Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Di. Today we are going to play on my craft table. Necessity is the mother of invention, and oh my lord, I've got a problem with all my ephemera. I've got tiny little pieces, so tiny, tinier than all that I can't even see the really little ones. And I had them in a glass. Well, I've had a lot of things over the years. I've had concertina folders. I've had little expandable, little clippy folder things. Concertina made out, from the reject shop, and all kinds of things. And so about a month ago, I thought, oh, I've got a little filing miniature desktop filing cabinet. It's all see-through acrylic drawers, and I thought, I'll dump them in there because I kind of like rifling through, and that'll work great. Well, the drawers are only like this shallow, and it has not proven effective. And I pretty much yesterday was looking for something, and I had to try and wrestle to get anyway, half an hour later, I thought, that's it. Let's make something for myself that will solve this problem. Now, for years I've been watching Wendy's Journal Adventures, and she's got this beautiful little book that she has the tiny labels in. And I've often thought, what a great idea. What a really good idea. So, about a week ago, there was a library book sale on in my local area, and you could fill a really large bag, for $5. So I got 3 of these. Now they are 4 inches by 3 inches. So yeah, tiny, just a great size. And they were ex-library, and they had never been borrowed, never. And they'd been published in 1996. So yeah, 27 years old, same age as my son. And pristine, absolutely. And each page has got quite a bit of weight to it, and some nice images too. They're all of kings and queens. So I thought that we would transform this. We'll make an altered book, mini label ephemera holder. That's a mouthful. So the first thing to do is find yourself a book, one that's already been done, with a sturdy, this is very shiny, so I'll tell you how we're going to work this. We are going to take a sanding block, and we are going to sand off. It's very easy to do. I think this is a medium grit sanding block. And you can see how that is taking off the shine. You can cover it with fabric or do whatever you like, but for expediency, because this is really solving a problem. I thought about it, but I didn't think too long, if you know what I mean. So you probably see that that's taken a lot of the plastic coating off, which will give a great grip. For my paper, I'm going to choose an image, and I'm going to get out my gel matte medium, and I'm going to put it all over the cover here. I'm going to put a little paper image on that, and then I'm going to do the same to the back. And I mean, I've got so many things laying on my desk for scraps, so I've got lots of little images and little bits of paper. You could collage, but that's nice and rough, and probably just do the spine as well. Sometimes if you look in op shops, they've got things like this, even little mini children's books, I'm thinking. But have a look around. This is certainly the quickest. I could have made file folder ephemera packs, and I could have made 3-ring file binders, and I'm running out of time. I've got lots on my plate. I just want to do this. Right, so here's one I prepared earlier, just to keep things moving nice. And this one was Mary Queen of Scots. And you can see there it's got a lovely matte finish, and I've just put some papers on the front and back. And then ta-da, all I've done is get some vellum, and I took out my cutting board, and I used one A4 sheet of vellum. It's done me over 21 pages. And as you can see, I've just done these little strips. I put my A4 sheet on the board, on my cutting board, and I just sliced it at about 1/2 inch increments until the whole lot was just strips. And then all I did was hold it up against here and cut the strip I wanted. And because this book, I mean, look how tiny. No wonder I couldn't find them. Just, this is what we're talking about. So this book is absolutely perfect. And you might be thinking, yeah, but you can only put about 3 or 4 in. But that's the beauty. I have made a bigger one of these, and they got swamped and they got lost. And I made the mistake before of having these little strips too deep. All you need, I'm pretty sure, I don't think they are hard, but it looks to me like, yeah, 1.5 centimeters. Yeah, 1/2 inch. Yeah, no, yeah, 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. So, and I've got 3 on a page, as you can see. And how amazing. This is already a game changer. And I can have it right here on my desk. And this one, these were a little bit longer but tall and skinny, and I had quite a few. So I just did like a belly band situation up here to hold the tops flat. So there's one little pocket here and one little belly band across here, just glued here and here. And that just holds them in, stands them up beautifully. So you can adjust this to whatever you have. And I thought, oh, I'll leave her out. Isn't she handsome? I was going to say stunning, but yeah, handsome might be the word. Okay, so there we have it. That I'll probably put, I've come to the end there. I've been working hard all morning. And I've also made another decision. Because all of my little ones are in here, I am going to fill this book up, and I'm going to make sure that I have all that I want, because my digital files are already saved. So I have them all. I can print out more. God help me if I do, until these are used. But anyway, I digress. When the book is filled, probably today, with everything I have, whatever is left over, I'm going to put in envelopes and send them out as happy mail to a couple of Facebook groups and spread the joy. Because what is the point? What is the point? I mean, I just think that is so cool. So did I mention that I also got a little bit bigger one in the same haul? This one is actually 4 inches by 5.5, and it will fit in the bit bigger ones. So I'll do the same with those. And I mean, these books are actually sewn in. All the pages are sewn. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to mention. What you need to do with any altered book is, as you can see, that one's about half filled now, maybe 3/4, and it's getting nice and bulky. I don't want to stress the spine. So I have removed about 2 pages out of every signature. And I've got a nice pile now. I've got some lovely images as well, these cute little pages, which will come in handy. And I tell you what, when you remove them, no, is that the middle? Yes, no. Hang on, where's the middle? There we go. You can see the stitches down there. So when you remove the pages, do not pull up, because that will weaken, that will put so much stress on the paper. So, and you probably already know this, but for newbies it's well worth mentioning again. Tear it out and then tear out the other, and it'll just slide out. Do that once and then do that again. And that will take out the stress, so that when you fill it with your labels, and try and do that with, well, no, not try, absolutely do it with every single signature in this little book, and you won't have any trouble whatsoever. So there you go. See how much gap and that has reduced on the spine. That is really, really good. I'm liking that. So I may as well do it to this one as well. Charles the First. You can see the good quality of this paper. Which I'm sure they will look great in, I think just 2 is more than enough. But if you're in doubt, when you're going through the book, don't do the middle signature at all. Just leave them blank on both sides when you're filling them up, just in case you need to remove some. Right, where's our queen? There she was. Oh, not the best picture I've ever seen of her, but she was lovely. Still too soon, isn't it? Okay, so there you have it. There's my next one ready to go. And here is this little cutie. And it's only taken me, I mean, last night I emptied the drawer out that I had, and I separated them all out on my lap while I was watching TV into envelopes. There's about another 3 envelopes out there of various things. And I mean, you could separate them into numbers, put them in colours, you know, whatever you want to do. You could just, but I mean, why? It's so easy to just flip the pages and it'll be right here on my desk. I won't have to put it anywhere. I just think that is quick and easy, and it's really solved a thing. So all I've had to use is 1 sheet of A4 vellum, 1 50-cent ex-library book, and a couple of paper scrap images, a bit of gel matte medium, which gives it that lovely, it's not sticky, for longevity. It doesn't need a closure. I think that is incredible. And if it does need a closure, I will just put a hole, or it might be better to put an elastic around. Actually, I like the elastic idea better than the tying of a ribbon, just for quickness. When you want something, you want it now. So I hope that's been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video, everybody. See ya. Bye. Oh, thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. See ya.